Now, in this week's edition of Disruptors, we focus on a group of Nigerian students who are deploying new innovations to tackle environmental degradation in the country. Now, they collect waste, recycle it into cooking fuel briquettes, and then sell the products to local communities. Not only is the solution keeping the environment clean, it is also improving the economic status of the innovators and their communities. Here's CGTN's Kelechi Mekalam with their stories.
We were inspired by the reality around us. We want to meet a need.
That's 12-year-old Zaluda Gabriel, one of the iconic SAGE team of junior secondary school Kurudu in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. The youngsters, aged 10 to 19, are leveraging on the access to internet to invent smart solutions for waste management. The team's latest inventions are the smart bin and briquettes, an environmentally friendly cooking fuel. The smart bin collects paper waste, shreds them, and recycles them as raw material for the briquettes. For the innovators, it's a blend of satisfaction of impact and income.
Well, it makes me excited, happy to see young ones such as myself to be very motivated and do innovative things.
I use these briquettes, this money that we get from the briquettes, to at least start up something because I'm interested in technology. So at least I can use that money to get a robotics kit.
Schools, especially in low-income nations, face the challenge of paper waste. The invention by the high school juniors is not only solving environmental problems, but also positioning the school for economic gains. Even as the briquettes rake in nearly 95% profits, there's also high interest on the smart bins.
Schools are interested. The chairman of the FCT Universal Basic Education Board is already discussing so that they acquire some of these bins for schools across, public schools across the FCT, because it is something that is worth it, especially in terms of managing waste paper. So the market is huge. Actually, the invention is demand-driven.
The Nigerian education sector has been underfunded for decades. Students, especially in the public schools, have been left with limited access to technology and hands-on learning. Entrepreneurship coach James Rotimi says that entrepreneurship can be a game changer to the problem of school funding.
Entrepreneurship is a key driver in learning if we must go forward as a people. So it is very key that governments across the states and local government should be intentional about promoting entrepreneurship education amongst students.
One of the challenges these young innovators have to grapple with is constraints in funding. Their projects are locally funded by the school community, with about 90% of the raw materials for the smart bins having to be imported from Asia. The team believes getting partners will help them meet up with production in order to match demands. Kelechi Mekalam, CGTN Abuja, Nigeria.